Is it working? Hey, don't wreck my truck. Still see the wrenches. Hello? Is this thing on? How many wrenches am I holding up? Oh, right, wrenches. I remember wrenches. I think we're live. I think this is the Dodge Garage Live. From the passenger seat of my own truck, Byron's driving. It's messed up. This isn't a moving vehicle. Yes, I did pack clean underwear, 100%. How's the audio? Tell me if the audio is glad you could join us. Yeah. Tell me if the audio is absolutely terrible. I'm using the headphone, Bluetooth. It's doing all the noise reduction stuff. So I wouldn't expect it to be good, but like, you know, if it's okay, that would be nice. Sounds good, says Alan. Nice. Well, that's good. That's great news. So how's everybody doing? What's good in the hood? Live from Arby's. Where did we eat last night? Pete's, Brew House, and something in Brew House. It was great. I still have a slice of pizza left from there. Look at this. Look at this. Byron made this fit in the fridge. We've been surviving on that this entire time. Bob's Country Bunker. What kind of music do you usually have here? Well, we have both kinds. Jesus. Hemi power. Nice. We're going through Rochester, Washington right now. We're actually like 50 minutes from home. We would have made it home on time, but instead we stopped at McLovin's house today. That was fun. What kind of pizza is that? Barbecue chicken with blue cheese added. Oh, fantastic. There's one slice left. I might eat it during this live. Questionable, yes. Delicious, more, yes. 100%. Rooster's here. My mom's here. Connor Burke is here. Donnie's here. Alex the Great is here. Brian Mohan is here. Barbecue pizza is the best. Why are we doing the Blair Witch? Look at this. Okay, so this, we've got mirror lights, and then we've got that. It's really good. Professional studio quality. Yeah, it just started. Right on time as usual. Byron's driving the Hemi truck for the first time ever. I don't think that's going to work. Oh, no, that's awful. I don't want that. No one wants that. Can you go straight, please? Good times. Just a dude on a phone is disassembling the C6 automatic transmission in my 78 F250. I have found much carnage. Ugh, yeah. Still driving, huh? Did you have a long day yesterday? You could say that. We sold a Studebaker at, what time was that? 11 a.m. after breakfast, I guess. Then we bought a pile of Dodge truck doors and 3 trucks and moved 3 trucks. And yeah, we've actually just got an empty trailer now, but a bed completely stacked with tin grill parts. Good times. Anyway, yeah, we were allegedly taking apart a tin grill for like, I don't know, several hours yesterday, in addition to all the other things. Yeah, did you see him put his phone in front of me? That was terrible. Actually, I have this trick new flashlight. Hold on. We could set this on, probably flood, and then the dimmest setting. Hold on. Let's see what this do. Let's try this out. Oh no, it's still terrible. I don't want to get used to that. Good evening, Martin Adams. Sounds fine. Nice. Tim Jefferson's going to LA via Omaha. That seems kind of roundabout route. Anyway, Chris Greenhill's going to call the cops. Skitty 440's here. How's it going? More tin grills? Always. Yeah, we brought home a plastic grill, though. Well, we didn't bring it home. Brute TA is in the house. Wave when you go past McCleary. Well, we're coming in on 12, so we'll be a few miles off. Yeah, I figured that was J-Rod. I saw you texted, but We were trying to figure things out, which we have now done. Improvements. I probably shouldn't. Oh, wow. Battery hold down. And wow, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's wasting no time improving his new treasure. It's awesome. Old Iron saw the D100 erect yesterday. Wow. Jeff Hutchins is here. Cummins content. Yeah, I knew you would appreciate that. Yeah, we finally did another installment on the Cummins crew cab build. Wee, roundabout. Oh, God. Do you not know about turn signals out of a roundabout?
You don't have to use turn signals.
Yes. Yes, you goddamn do.
Absolutely not.
Yes, you do. It's the law. Signal that you're exiting the traffic circle. Even if it's not legally required, it's the friendly thing to do. At least I still have chicken. Anyway, Martin Balmfor's on the waiting list for double hernia surgery at last. Wow. Hachu, how many did you trigger with the T handles on the black truck video? Actually, I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to look at comments. Oh man, the Cummins swap video was like 3 out of 10 this morning, and it has fallen to 9. That's more like what I expected. Which honestly, like even that isn't that far off of like the middle ones. It's not like it's a big deal. It was a very different video. It was ridiculous. That's funny. Meanwhile, the Psychobilly88 says, I'm not a fan of Cummins or diesel in general, but this is probably my favorite DDG video so far. It just has everything. Nice. Oh, hey, remember that carb cover we took off that 318? We didn't put it back on before driving off yesterday. The air cleaner? Was it not bolted down? Wee, wee, wee. So you're saying it's full of rainwater or dust or yeah. Exiting the traffic circle? Was that a John Prine song? Ted Cougar Garage. Nice. Tanner's here somewhere. Colleen is here. How's it going, Colleen? Robobert says the opening of the video was pretty chaotic. Like most of that video was pretty chaotic. Well, it's a 318. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, nice road they got here. Yeah, we were in Northern California again. And yes, I apologize for not stopping to sign your cast. This is terrible. Ugh. You'd think I'd be used to it by now. Cummins swap equals another small block for engine Wednesday. Yes, we need to tear that one down. The Rodnocky one. Skiddy 440 loves all those old Forest Service trucks. Yeah, me too. I'm kind of surprised we have as good of a signal as we do here. But yeah, good call. Shouldn't have said anything. Anyway, 30 out there now. Thanks for joining. Yeah, the Cummins swap was basically an episode of the Three Stooges. That's literally what Tom said. Whee! What back road are you on? Highway 12. Actually, this is like my commute from Rocket now. We are back to that part of it. Turn signals are nearly guidelines. David stops at that roundabout for gas. Usually it's cheaper in Oakville, actually. Not always, but usually. Oh, the air cleaner flew off. Okay, so that's kind of what I meant. Figured you meant. Yeah, nice. Landed in the bed of the truck. Whoa. Well, the windshield was already busted, so at least there's that. 4 inches of snow in South Carolina, says Colleen, and the world has stopped. Yeah, right. Sounds about right. McLovin, the super mod, has put up a link to our merch store. Please click on that and buy merch. It helps. Yeah, so McLovin owns a new truck now. You'll see that on a video next week. Whee. It is, yeah, Jeff Hutchins. It's amazing how many 60s and 70s. Wait, why is that? Oh, never mind. We're good. Amazing how many 60s and 70s Forest Service trucks were two-wheel drive. Yeah. I've seen very few that were four-wheel drive. The vast majority of them were two-wheel drive. The one I had was. Two-wheel drive short bed D100. Spitfire Mike was yelling at the TV about me drilling out the tower pins in the MP445. Yes, I bet you were. That was really stupid. I almost cut it out so no one would know I was that stupid. But I find it's important to like share mistakes. So I did that. And again, obviously, I was thinking of the later ones and other style transmissions where those screw in. So yeah, that was dumb. Rope 1958. Definitely the wrong night to drop in the middle of the show. I'm clueless. Oh, that's fine. We're on the road. We were, Byron's here. He's driving. We went to Northern California and we moved some trucks and we got some truck parts and we did all kinds of truck stuff. I've got brand new doors for the 1972 Power Wagon in the bed. Yeah. Highway 61 Revisited. Should have listened to that one on this one. Amsbury's here. How's it going? New tin grill adventure? Not quite. No, we got a plastic grill, but we didn't actually bring it all the way home. Brute TA, did you get all the parts you wanted in Cali? Everything I thought we were going to get. Yeah, we did. And the good deal is, the good thing is, thanks to our friend J-Rod, who's here in the comments, we had somewhere to put those two other trucks, so they did not have to go to a junkyard. Like that a lot. Don't know what we're going to do with them, but I think we'll figure that out. Jeff Militich is here. Yet another member of the Jeff Mafia. Dan Tupper, what's next for the MP445? Do you need one? It's available. LC Boss, is there any possibility of an engine history video about the Australian Chrysler inline Hemi? I think there are other videos on that are probably better than what I could do. I don't know a thing about them. I've read a few things online, but yeah, not much. So I don't think I would be the guy for that. I hope to own one someday, but I don't know when that's happening. Steven Rosenthal is here. How's it going? Todd Denial also here. Good few people dropping in. Yeah, push down and twist. I did not. I apparently never done one of those. You know, the I don't know how we did that in Mitchell's truck. We didn't take the shifter off. It's still there because we took the floor cover off and we just rolled the cab up and it cleared the shifter knob. So I've never removed that one. Now I know how to not break it. So that's the good news. Wicked J3, what's your road trip playlist like, Jamie? It's all outlaw country. Oh, or we were listening to silly internet songs from the early 2000s. Ignorance is bliss. And something about Russians dancing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it, Jeff. Yeah. That's why I do it. Like, I don't know, screwing up is an important part of learning and not screwing up next time. So, yeah. Yes, let me show you how to screw up. Philip Genovese is here. Jamie, how goes the trip? Not bad. We're like 40, no, less than that, actually. We're probably a half hour from home, 35 minutes or something. Speaking of which, we're probably not going to do a full 2 hours because we'll get home and then have to get out of the truck and got to drop Byron off and all that stuff. So anyway, we won't be here for 2 hours tonight. Probably just like one-ish. One-ish. Yeah. It's really hard to read comments on the road. Did you know that? It is. Oh, didn't know if having a 445 sitting there warranted a short compare and contrast with a 435. You know, I don't have a 435. I have two 445s, so that's kind of funny. Did you do train stuff? Not the kind of train stuff we had in mind, but we did do train stuff. Thanks, blah, blah. I'm being safe by not driving right now. Musty one today was messing with a two-stroke Chrysler snow bike, the Snow Runner, I'm sure. We have one. Evan has one. Oh! You never notice how rough a road is. Wicked J3. Hey, I have a question about an old project. Dylan's Dart Sport. Do you still keep in touch and know if he's still loving the car? Yeah, he put carpet in that car, redid the seat, I believe. What else did he do? Installed a stereo. He's done a bunch of things with that car. And yeah, he's messaged me a few times. I don't know how much he's driving it this winter. But yeah, he's messaged me a few times to say, man, this car is so awesome. I'm so happy. I just love it. You know, you did a great job. This is fantastic. So yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while, but it probably doesn't seem from the driver's seat like you're, you know, bouncing around like that. But when you're looking at a screen and yourself in a camera, it's very different. Anyway.
As long as you don't get motion sick.
Yeah. So far, so good. What was that noise? You know what? I don't want to know. Yesterday, there's a stack of 4 tin grill doors in the bed, and yesterday I was pulling into where the 83 truck was at, and I allegedly rolled 3 of them over in the back of the truck. Allegedly. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Dart Sport, as far as I know, is doing well, and he is happy. Dan's Garage is not a Jeff. YouTube music. It's got all. That's how I like fell into Outlaw Country. Kind of funny. Anyway, Chris Nealess says, "Hey, all, don't forget to hit the like. Thank you very much. Appreciate that." DC Valiant 68 just became a member. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome to the club. Blah blah. What size carb is on the? Oh wait, what the heck? Oh, Brian Mohans joining as a member. Thank you. What size carb is on the 318? Which one? The one, mine? The one in the black Power Wagon? 600. Oh yeah, the sound was probably not a bird bath hood flying out of the truck. You know, no, it's still there. I think. The bigger concern was the inner fenders we had to jankily strap at the very back when we unloaded the truck at McLovin's place. Alan Pierce is here, checking in from Milwaukee. How's it going? I don't suppose image stabilization is an option when live. No, apparently not. And neither is messing with the lighting on the camera. Yeah. Does anyone need a not bird bath 80s Dodge truck hood? I saw you listed that for sale on the internet. Oh. I must have. Oh, there it is. Okay, Uncle Shane's Garage. I missed that. Sorry. Where'd it go? Jamie, I have a question for you. I have a Smog Era 318 factory 4-barrel. I've gotten that carb tuned perfectly. My motor still runs rich. Could this be a timing issue? Factory 4-barrel. The only Smog Era 318 that should have a factory 4-barrel would be a police engine, which is an interesting one. And I'm pretty sure in the era they were using those. Oh, when did they start using those? Did they have thermoquads on those, or were they just quadrajets? I don't know. If it's a thermoquad, you could have leaking main wells, which would make a lot of sense. It's a very common problem on a thermoquad. The last year for thermoquad was 82, or is it 83? I can never remember. If you have a thermoquad, that's probably the problem. If it's not a thermoquad, I don't know that we could say your carb is tuned perfectly if it runs rich. Extra timing can increase vacuum signal, which will then necessitate retuning the idle mixtures, maybe other things, but it's possible. But again, if you've got a thermoquad, you probably have leaking main wells under the jets. Very common issue. Whee! Yeah, that bridge is terrible. There's always a semi coming the other way. Always. The mighty thermoquad. Do you have a tasty beverage for the live feed? Unfortunately, I cannot drink it. It's in arm's length, but I can't open it. Yeah, what Todd Denio said. I also said that. But yeah. The funny thing, this thing rode a lot better when we had weight on the trailer. But anyway. Whee! Cutworm is late. Always forgive it. 82D150, it is a thermoquad. 82 D150, there should be no factory 4-barrel 318. The only that I'm aware of, the only factory 4-barrel 318s were those police engines that use 360 heads and 360 manifolds. So I don't think, I could be wrong, I've been wrong before, especially about 80s stuff because I don't know it that well, but the only one I'm aware of that was a factory 4-barrel is the police car engine. Are you sure it's a 318 and not a 360? Are you coming to Arkansas again? Someday, yeah. Jeff Lux had the pleasure of becoming a member today as well. Thank you, Jeff Lux. Appreciate that. Yeah. Tanner tried running a thermal quad when he was 18. Didn't like starting when it was cold. No choke will do that. Well, yes. I've tried thermal quads multiple times. I'm done with them. Just done. Switch to a square bore carb like an Edelbrook and AVS2 says blah, blah. Yeah, those are thermal quad. That would be my recommendation as well, but you'll need some sort of adapter. Leaky main wells sounds like a Monty Python character, says Steve Rosenthal. Jaybird is here. What part of NorCal did you go to? Oroville for a second time. Same property. We got all the Dodge trucks. And there's a Cordoba there that everyone wanted me to buy, and it wasn't available, but it might be available. So we might go back. Good times. Evan says, oh, and that was a 318 4-barrel? An Aspen. Went to civilian use. 78 Aspen with a 318 4-barrel. Interesting. But it must have had a cap motor. Yeah, 85 D150, factory 318. 85 Fifth Ave had factory 4-barrel and lean burn, says DP Wheeler. Huh. Interesting. Factory thermal quad, 85 heavy duty cooling. But on a 318. Interesting. Yeah, that's news to me. I'm not familiar with that at all. My understanding has always been that it was only the cop engine. Why has no one told me this before? Okay, but anyway, thermal quad, leaky main wells, which sounds like a Monty Python character. Oh. Gary Herrera says, hello from wet Tenino. We just drove by you. It was a good Cummins video. I drove a crummy like that in Job Corps inside building Cleveland's. I don't know what that is, but cool. Yeah, the drink would be shaken, not stirred, for sure. Oh, yes, J-Rod. So I randomly messaged McLovin. We talk all the time. And I asked him last night, hey, you don't want a pretty nice 83 D350 Prospector with like zero rust and a 364 barrel, do you? And he said, maybe. And then I sent him some pictures and he was like, I'm going to sleep on it. So I messaged him this morning and said, am I stopping at your house? And he said, you better just do that. So that's what we did. And we got it. We went through the carb and replaced the ignition because the keys were lost. And he drove it off the trailer. Pretty cool. It's not running the best. I think an intake and carb swap is in its near future, but we did get it working well enough to do that, which is really cool. And it's a heavy duty D350, 1983. Apparently it's an 85 and up roller block engine, which is awesome. And it does not have lean burn. It has conventional ignition, which is really nice. Uncle Shane's Garage says, I ran the codes on my block and it appears to be a race engine. I literally have no idea what that could mean. There was no 318 race engine. I'd like to know what you're looking at. That makes no sense to me. The Norm 1200. The clutch brake dilemma. The clutch brake pedal. Should it be called a brutch pedal or a clake? It's a clutch brake. Except I guess a clutch brake in most applications stops the guts of the transmission from spinning, not the wheels of the truck. But some tractors have a clutch pedal that also applies a brake. In fact, I think my Ford does. Not very well. Jeff Hutchins, thankfully, was also not aware of different 318 4-barrels. David also hates that bridge in the dark. I hate that bridge all the time. It's so bad, but it's all, oh, he knows. He's crossed this highway many times. Rich Corinthian leather. Corinth is famous for its leather. This one does not have the rich Corinthian leather, but we did get some Cordova seats, allegedly, that could go in it. Brian Mohan wants to know, how long do you spend on editing? It depends, but like, yes, today's video was only a half hour, but I spent like 3 hours editing it because of the way it was filmed and the different footage I got from other people. And also we were on the road and it was hard to focus. It was Byron's fault basically, but can you not crash into that, please? I like this truck. Yeah, but anyway, figure runtime of a video is usually like, I'd say 2/3 the amount of the footage that I got, and the amount of editing is usually 2 to 3 times the footage that I got. You know, so figure like 2 to 3 hours for your average 45-minute video. Does that make sense? Yeah, somewhere. CC777's here. I haven't seen that name in a while. Oh, Wood Blues. Yeah, another great run to the waffle shop. Dude, okay, so the crazy thing about the waffle shop. We knew we were going back to the waffle shop. And then this guy who bought that car, allegedly, we were supposed to meet at a Home Depot. But then Byron was like, dude, there's a huge parking lot at the waffle shop. Why don't we just meet up at the waffle shop and then, you know, transfer the car and everything there? And so I was going to tell him that, you know, in the morning, like, hey, why don't we meet up here instead? And then he messaged us like half hour after Byron said that. I was driving, so I couldn't, you know, text him or whatever. And he said, hey, I found another spot. It's the waffle. He said, I found another spot. It's in town properly. It's at a restaurant and there's a big parking lot. And I said, it's the waffle shop, isn't it? He said, and then he sent me the address for the waffle shop. And it was really funny. But anyway, pretty good breakfast. Pretty good breakfast. They can make some hollandaise sauce there. Oh, 60, dog. No, the construction's done. They still have all the things up, but yeah. And remember, that's, you know, a little off. Correct. No. It's the other way. It's right now you're going 4 more than you think you are. There you go. That's perfect. There's cruise control, you know. You don't, Byron, he probably doesn't know how it works. Yeah, squirrelitis. What? The factory doing weird stuff and not telling anyone? Cop motor, cop brakes, cop suspension. It's the model year before catalytic converters, so it does good on regular gas. Inconceivable. Whee! Classic dude's here. How's it doing? You did it! Wow! And you turned it off. Oh, he had to prove he knows how it works. Oh man. WCW Wrestling Fan is on vacation in Mexico. There are D series trucks and Ram Chargers everywhere. Yeah, cool. They got those late Ram Chargers. Jeff R is getting motion sickness, probably better than Uncle Tony's economic advice. No comment. Yeah, did you see Silver crashed? Again, no comment. Oh yeah, Jaybird's got family in Chico. We just drove through there twice yesterday. Yeah, too hot, I bet. Overbuild Automotive, Ram D50 318 Magnum 5-speed EFI. Sounds crazy. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that was a really cool truck. I was looking forward to cleaning it up and, you know, getting it on the road and putting my touches on it and then getting bored and selling it. But I was just as happy to pass along the savings to him. That was great. You know, we still did get a video out of it. We got an adventure, and I am very short on parking spaces. Like, yeah, very. So I'm happy. Yeah, okay, interesting. Yeah. Uncle Shane's going to see if he can find what code his engine block had on it. That's like a Slant 6 racing engine. Hey, those guys down in Argentina, they got some serious Slant 6s down there. Riding mowers with a combined clutch and brake. Yeah, I guess so. Andrew Button's here. He's Andrew Button again. Something about Fifth Avenues being race cars. Parker Fisker made a snack run. Tanner can hate on that bridge. You will hate that bridge when you see it. Ho Miller, how has the drive been since you left our place? Oh, it's you. Drive's been good. Finley. Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah, a little wet, but not bad. We're making good time. But yeah, we weren't going to make it to Tom's, and I don't think he's actually there. I don't think he's here either. 3:42 a.m. and Jamie is live. Sour crowd. Nice. Old Iron really wants a Mexican Ram Charger. Stephen Andrews, how's it going? Yeah. The thing I don't like about those Mexican Ram Chargers is the back door is like a caravan piece. RoboCell's here. How's it going? Yeah, Martin Adams does see 78 Aspen 4-barrel listed. Looks like a Carter. It should be a thermoquad if it's 4-barrel. Blah is looking forward to me building a Dodge Rampage, hopefully with an SRT4 engine. That was my plan when I had one, but I got rid of it because it was another project I was like never going to do. I want an SRT4 5-speed Rampage really bad, but I don't want to build it. I just want to have it. The top end, very snappy. Peter did that. He edited it himself. He said he wanted to try it out, and he was going for that TikTok style. You know, it's kind of a trope in mechanic videos, but it's fun. And yeah, he edited all his own footage and sent it to me, and that saved me so much time. Still took me forever to edit that video, but yeah, that was really fun. I liked it. We could probably look forward to more of that in the future, I imagine. Yes, Todd Denial. Isn't it ironic the Thermoquad was developed to replace the Quadrajet, yet the Thermoquad was replaced by the Quadrajet? 100% true. Yeah. I do edit pretty fast. I'm really good at it. Tanner's Race 318 has been seen by thousands. Yeah, well, my Race 273 has been seen by tens of thousands-ish. Hal Steiner's checking in. How's it going? Dead Cougar Garage. What do you use to edit? It's all iMovie. I use iMovie on a Mac or a MacBook Air laptop thing, which is what I'm talking to you on now. Dougster's here. How's it going, Dougster? Jamie, your studio looks cramped for some reason. Where are the guitars? If I had brought one, it would be very buried right now. Jeff Hutchins. Oh, there is pizza. I'm going to have to eat pizza in a minute here. Jeff Hutchins has raced his 318, so it's a race engine. That's how that works. Nice. Oh, cool. Brute TA just registered today for a drag and drive event at Reading in April. I think you might have mentioned that one to us. That's cool. We stayed in Reading. What's that?
See you there for a while.
Oh, see you there, maybe. CC777's doing the most hated bushings in the world. B-body lower control arm bushings. Set them on fire. Are you doing polyurethane replacements? Because if so, you don't have to take the sleeves out. You should do polyurethane lowers. They're the best. Todd Denial. Jamie, do you accept AMCs as Mopars since they bought them out? Yeah, I think they're honorary Mopars. Yeah, the 90s, the second-gen Ram Charger, yes. Truck with a minivan tailgate. I'm not a fan. I mean, it's cool, but I'm not a fan of the tailgate. Dolphin Dawn's here. How's it going? No, B-body, E-body are the same lower arm bushing thingy. Light bulb fun. Made the mistake of watching the Studebaker video. Yeah, I blew up a bunch of 6-volt bulbs. Here's what annoys me about that. When it didn't have a charging system, they were all fine. And again, what happened with that car was someone before me was running it on a 12-volt battery, and the car has been rewired already. All the cloth wiring is gone. And so I thought, okay, someone already set this up to run on 12 volts. So I kind of thought maybe the bulb's been changed. Maybe, I don't know what. But no, nothing had been done. They were just running it that way. And then I ran it that way, and it worked. But as soon as the charging system was introduced, that's when light bulbs started exploding and ignition systems started melting and that sort of thing. So Anyway, good to know. Yeah, I actually still have. I'm surprised the service has been as good as it has. Very surprised. Oh, Plymouth on Plywood. My neck was in your woods yesterday, headed to Tacoma from Tokeland. Nice. Well, I was in California, so there you go. So many potatoes. Spitfire Mike, Jamie, any concerns about the diesel transplant on frame and suspension strength issues? No, the frames are the same. From a 1972 D200 to a 1993 D250. They are the same length and small bits of configuration. There have been concerns about ball joint sizes. No, on heavy 3/4 tons, the ball joints that were used on the Cummins arrived in 1972. We're good. Brake size, not sure yet. Springs are the only concern, the only definite concern. Looking at the brakes, they look the same to me. I'm going to take some measurements and things. But I know for a fact we're putting 500 or 600 extra pounds on the nose. We are going to have to upgrade the coil springs. So yeah. Other than that, no, the frame is, I mean, okay, I will qualify that statement. First gen 12 valve frames are underwhelming already. But if it's good enough for that truck, it's the same on our 73. So like, we don't have any concerns there. Like, also, people do these on half tons. I wouldn't. People do them in Ram Chargers. I wouldn't. But we're good on our 3/4 for sure. Norm 1200, you unloaded a Volare with 3 on the tree a year or two ago. No, it had 3 on the floor. No, I sold it to a guy who put it back on the road. It was amazing. Haven't heard from him in a while. He was supposed to bring it back so we could do a video. He's a really cool guy. But anyway, Old Iron got hit on the head by a Ram Charger lift gate yesterday. That sucks. I've had that happen a good few times. Hoods, especially with worn out support struts, that would always get you at the shop. Bushings are easy with the right tools and a nightmare otherwise, says Andrew Button. Fire makes those bushings a lot easier. AMC guys got a race prep Briggs and Stratton. Sauerkraut says Thermoquad is a fine carby. So you haven't had to, so you're Australian, and you haven't had to fix the stupid leaking main well problem yet, have you? Yes, Wadley, I'm on a road trip. We're almost done. Harry Lister, Jamie, you at a truck stop. Well, we're not stopped, but I am in a truck. Old Iron does control arm bushings by ignoring them. Cart 70, could 318A bodies come with dual exhaust? In Mexico, I think so. I don't think there were any American 318s with dual exhaust. I could be wrong. Been wrong before. I've been wrong in this very live stream. Cutworm wants to know, what would make a good starter Mopar? Probably a Dodge truck from the 80s or 70s if you can get your hands on one. Yeah, Dodge trucks, maybe even a Dakota, but I really like the full-size trucks. They're so much easier to work on and not hard to source parts for. And there's a lot to like about them. And they're fun. If you could get a hold of an F body or an M body or something like that, like if you wanted a car, or a late D body, those are really good. But yeah, trucks are just like the most like readily available. You could have as many of those as you want today in my part of the country. LC Boss wants to know, are we going to get another Hudson video? Yes, probably 2 actually, and I will start on that soon. Rob Fitch just upgraded his membership to a gold member. Wow. Thanks. Appreciate that. What a guy. That group, I think we have almost 40 gold members now, which is cool. It helps pay the bills. I do really appreciate that. Gold member, $24 a month. Yeah, that's really awesome. I really appreciate that. Oh, cool. CC777 got poly bushings with the grease fitting. Last time I'll touch it again. Nice. So you're leaving the sleeves in. You're just extracting the rubbers, which again, with fire, Oh, cool. Todd and I bought that 67 AMC Marlin. People keep thinking it is a Charger. Welcome to it, pal. Tanner is a Hudson, so he'll make sure to be in a video. There you go. Which Chrysler bushing need welded to remove the bushing? They don't need to be, but that is one way to do it. Yeah, you can weld a washer on there and then press on that. There are other ways to do it. I've never done it that way. I burn the rubber. I burn it a good bit. Put the fire out. Take a flathead screwdriver. Put it outside of the bushing, between the bushing and the sleeve. I roll the screwdriver around it. Get the rubber fully loosened from the sleeve and pop it out. Clean it up. Grease it. Polyurethane bushing goes in. Or if you're doing a press in rubber, which is not my preferred method, take a Sawzall, cut the sleeve, pops right out. The fire method is stinky, but it works. Brockle is here. How's it going? 209 people here. Is Tony still live? Cypher F, what up? Kay Don't Play is here. She's been a member for 5 months. That went really fast. Oh yeah, writing and talking to chat. Yes. It is fun, but it's giving me a headache. Old Iron, aren't first gen Cummins and dually frames thicker? I don't think they are. Have you never seen the pictures of that one club cab first gen Cummins with the cab hanging off a bridge and the frame is bent at a 90-degree angle? I think about that sometimes when I'm driving the Ram truck down the road with a car on it. 216 people out there. Thanks for hanging out. In case you're just joining us, we're on our way back from the California on another Dodge truck adventure. Byron's driving right now in the Ram, swerving and refusing to activate a turn signal when he leaves roundabouts. And we're almost back home, which is great. Brockle has an engine swap idea video. Engine swap video idea. Can a Volvo 6-cylinder engine fit in the Grumman LLV? Dude, anything can fit in anything with enough cutting and welding. But Grumman LLVs belong to USPS, except for the ones that don't. You will never see me do that, probably. Is your dad Dennis Gage? No. But Uncle Tony might be. Oh, that's funny. I'm confused. When you're doing a video, you're doing viewer voice. Did you steal your voice from Uncle Tony's viewer voice? Yeah, I probably did, actually. Yeah, he does that too. That's funny. What's your 1020? Central Park. 1020's location, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
1010 home address or something.
I don't know. Cold War Motors has a 5-speed swapped Ram Charger. That's cool, but I don't believe in that. Cummins are work engines. I strongly believe in that. That's why I haven't done like a Cummins swap Charger or anything like that. Although I did joke about it in an early video. McLovin says Dodge pickups are so attainable. You attained one today. It dropped off right at your house. So easy. Yeah, Jeff Hutchins. Did you know there are 3 different frame heights in the 80s and early 90s trucks? I knew there were 2. I might not know about the third one. Ranbren. Oh, that's what I thought. Jamie, oh yeah, what's your 20? Yeah, there you go. Jamie, trying to figure out how to remove the little rear door catch on a 77 crew cab. Assembly looks like it's spot welded in there. Do you know how to remove to not drill out spot welds? I don't. I've never done that on a crew cab. On the other trucks, it's a little basket that's spot welded, and it just holds a receiving nut in there because the nut has to be able to move to adjust the catch. I assume that's the piece you're talking about. I wouldn't know how to remove that. I don't know why you would need to remove that. That's funny. Yeah, I said M-body as Robopper was typing it. Whee! Nice. Wicked J3, obligatory more perky when? I don't know. I did get the material for the timing chain guide. Got to trim that up, drill some holes in it, rivet it on there. Ha! Jamie said gold member. Are we there yet? Not yet. Yeah. blah blah. 93-0159 Magnum, the LS swap of Chrysler. Someone did a video called like an LS but less about the Magnum swap some years ago. Yeah. Oh boy, Norm 1200's crawling back into cabin fever mode. That doesn't sound fun. Best of luck, Norm. Thanks for being here. Gold member, that has to be on purpose. My one regret is putting a space in it. Whee! Are you going to hit the dip? Or are you going to go around the dip? Why are you hitting everything? Ah, every harborite knows that dip is there and knows how to go around it. He did that on purpose. Oh, gold membership is $26.15, including tax. Wow. Well, thank you to everyone that pays that. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to use your gold member benefits. Ask me for help and use your merch discount.
Membership, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Wadley doesn't care about the benefits of the big or the monitor and small starter. He's just got to have the big old starter. I know everybody loves the sound. I love the sound. I get it. McLovin just gifted 10 DDG memberships. Oh, I can allow gift memberships for myself, and then I could be a DDG member. Oh man, Larry Pollard, what up? We're just getting into town. Yay! Uncle Tony is still alive. Wow. Whee! Uncle Shane's Garage, reading more and more. 410-4230 that I have should have an X casting on it. That would be on the front of the block, and I don't think that's an X. That's a later number. X blocks are old. 318 race engine, 410. Oh, that must be the info you were looking at that said it's a 318 race engine. Okay, so if that is the block you have, if that is what these people say it is, I know nothing about this, but it's important that you understand that is not a factory thing. Yeah, I've never heard of a 318 race engine. RXR3, yeah, that's what you're looking at. Those are the 340 X blocks, 318 casting, 391 bore, large X near pickup tube, 4-bolt mains. Never heard of this at all. Now, I mean, I know what block this is, but I've never heard of one with the 318 bore. Yeah, I see the info that you were looking at. Yeah, no X, no 4-bolt main, plain old 318 block. Yeah, I don't know. X block shares the same casting as a 318. There you go, bud. It is probably not a race block. But again, I'm not there. I don't know. I don't know what we're looking at. Alan waved at us as we drove by. We thought about stopping at your place, but it's late. Vic would like to fit a train engine into Stone Soup. Sure. Was there ever a diesel A-body of any kind like a later Perky? Yes, but they were not factory built, just like Perky wasn't factory built. It was a dealer installed thing. Perky was actually a third-party company. There was some partnership with a European Chrysler subsidiary. But anyway, yes, there were diesel A-bodies. They were built by dealers. Todd Denial might go to sleep. Okay. Yes, home very soon indeed.
There's a good plot at
the yeah, cool. Oh yeah, the trailer parking.
Yeah.
Sounds good. David needs a floor for a tin grill. I have a driver's side panel I bought for mine. I still haven't decided if I'm welding it in there or not. Yeah, McLovin clicked the free shipping option on that truck.
Membership.
TCB Quick says, thought my 95 V10 dually frame was full box. I don't know on second gens. I believe, are they? Yeah, I don't know on that one. I'm trying to think. I don't think the typical second gen frame is fully boxed, but it's at least partially boxed. First gen frames are not boxed. They're all C. All of them. Far as I know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I have a lot of them in my yard, and they are not boxed. Acid Spit Storm Child, I saw you did a return line on your Barracuda straight into the fuel sender. Did you have a hard time plumbing it to actually return? I'm using a return style regulator, so no. Oh, blah blah remembers my earlier video on the 360 Magnum, so I get credit for the LS swap but less thing. LS but less. Yes, thank you to McLovin for gifting memberships. All kinds of people getting memberships. Mr. PF Fire got a membership. He is here but quiet. I know that name from way back. No comment. Old Iron says apparently club cabs got taller frames in the 70s. I read that. But I think I debunked it with a tape measure in my, what was that video? I did a comparison of all the tin grill cab and bed styles. I can't remember what it was called, but the green and silver crew cab was still here at the time. And so was David's club cab. So I had a club cab, a crew cab, and my 79, like a little red express, but less. I had all of those. And so I think I measured the frames in that video. I'm pretty sure I did. So refer to that. But I read that for sure. I think I debunked that. Woohoo! Hey, you turned a block early. Oh, this lot. Right. I was thinking of their RV parking thingy over there. Good call. You could walk home from here. Whee! Oh, we stopped moving. That's nice. Good times. I'm not using your hotspot. No, I'm using my hotspot. Yeah. Wow. What are you? Oh, he's watching the liveception. Tell me how long the delay is, starting with this snap. That wasn't 10 seconds. Yeah. That was like 6 seconds. You're counting fast. I don't think that was 10 seconds. Whatever. Anyway, Ray Adkins is here. How's it going? Tumbleweed says good night. Good night, Tumbleweed. Todd Denial. What's the difference between being a subscriber and a member? Members get perks. They get member logos in the chat here. I try to see all the comments, but I definitely try to actually write out a response for any member if their comment warrants one. If that makes sense. Things got cloudy. It doesn't matter. Priority comment response. There are members only videos for fancies and golds. Fancies get access to a member only chat channel on our Discord. Gold members get that as well. And then gold members get one-on-one tech support, merch discount, all the other things. And I thank them in videos from time to time. With their names printed, but not all the time. Because, some channels do that, but I don't think that's necessary. And no one seems to mind. Senior and Sons hopes to see Garbage Can Cuda again this year at No Name. Is that possible? Possible, yes. Likely, I don't know. I'm going to bring something with the 4-speed. It'll probably be that. But it might be my Dart with a big block. I don't know. Wouldn't be in Triple Crown then, but it would be fun. Yeah. Rooster also gifted memberships, and so did Dead Cougar Garage. Thank you for that. Older, not necessarily wiser. Oh, how do you accept gift memberships? I think someone has to gift memberships, and then you can click on the thing and then click accept gift memberships, or you can do it in your settings. Yeah. It
says buy.
Oh, buy? Oh, then you already have accept on. Oh. But it's totally random. You have to be in the chat, and at the time it happens, and then it just like randomly selects people. And it's funny because my mom is here every week, and there have been so many memberships gifted, and she's never won one. It's totally random. That wasn't 10 seconds. Older, not necessarily wiser asked, what is the difference between a 360 and a 360 Magnum? The Magnum engine got closed chamber heads. The Magnum 360 did not. 318s did for a few years before that. Don't worry about that. The intake configuration changed. They definitely had roller cams, although the LA had for a few years by that time. They had multi-point fuel injection. They had no mechanical pump provisions. They have the big keg manifold, special exhaust manifolds. The Magnum was just the last version of the LA engine, but it's different enough that they kind of get their own classification. Yes, they're roller cams, but late LAs were as well. Acid Spit Storm Child. Just because it has a return style doesn't mean it's actually reaching the tank. Well, with the fuel pressure dialed down as it is, I promise you that it is. That pump can put out much, much, much more pressure than we are seeing there. Are you worried that there might be a restriction in there? No. It's fine. David can measure the club cab frame again. Well, it might be hard to do with a broken leg. Steve Anderson just stopped in to see what's new. You picking up Cordova ? Maybe. Oh, wow. 74 D600 ramp truck build. That sounds amazing. I really like those D500s and 600s. Cool stuff. Yeah, no more motion sickness. You're welcome.
I bought 5 just because.
Wow. Byron's giving out memberships now.
I don't even have one.
You don't even have one. What a guy. Yeah, Senior and Sons found a set of closed chamber swirl style heads, 88 Dodge truck, stock roller lifters. Yes, those are the 302 casting number. There was a later version of that head too. I don't remember what it is. I have a set. Jeff Hutchins, you know what you never see? Power Strokes and Duramaxes and Dodges. You do see Cummins engines in everything else. There's a reason for that. Sibilance. Apparently the Uncle Tony trolls are on their way. Members get invited to monthly pizza parties and keggers. Gary Hergert is here so he doesn't get fined. Yeah. Where's Tom? Kinda. Oh, now everything's all cloudy looking. See, there's a glare from this. Nope. Wait. What did you do? Did you do? Oh, you did that. Yeah. Do that, and then I don't know. It's horrible. It's right over the camera. Is that better? Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. If you actually watch this to like watch this, whatever. Everyone in this chat is going to get a gift membership, but still not my mom. Oh, Rob Fitch is looking forward to the one-on-one tech support as he sees a lot of tin grill questions in his future. Nice. I hope that's happening. Give back the timing light. Hans Sossel, Tony wants to be able to hold the timing light thing over my head for the rest of time, so he doesn't want it back. Incredible. Magnum is kind of like the Vortex Chevy. I have to say the Magnum is better. Brockle, we're in my 2019 Ram. Excuse me. Gross. In the passenger seat, obviously. There's a Jeff filter for gifted memberships. Good evening, Junkyard D. How's it going? Magnum 318 is a great engine, Scoop. Gifts everywhere. That's a Ram. Those are Ram headlights. They're really bright. Oh, nope, Durango. Wait, nope, I lied. That's a Toyota. They have the same shape as the Ram LED lights. Weird. Someone's getting sued. Dean Stevenson is here. How's it going? Yes, 360 Magnum is closed chamber. 360 LA, roller cam LA is not closed chamber. Magnum is. Yes, rope. Yes, very true. Something about me being in a truck in the dark makes people spend money. They haven't said any of it to me, and that's not a complaint. We're good here. I'm just saying. last time I was in the truck, we were on the road, and there were many, many gifts, which was very much appreciated because, like, the super chats from that live stream in Oklahoma covered most of the fuel from that trip. That was amazing. Thanks to everyone again for that. Yeah, Rich Jordan, the 714 casting is the newer version of the 302. Yep. Pizza parties and keggers. I don't know what the heck Tom's doing. My mom's #1 in chat and still didn't get a gift membership. Yes, 223 people here. If they gave out 220 memberships, DDG Mom, AMC Guy, and Todd Denio would still never get one. David's here. How's it going, David? Old Iron will spam my Facebook DMs for one-on-one support. You! Fine. Dead Cougar Garage sent me $10. Thank you. I was not begging for super chats, but I thank you for that. Car 54, where are you? A block from Byron's house. Note for Jamie, take a ride once in a while, yeah. Dead Cougar Garage's super chat is yellow. Usually they're green, but his is yellow.
Prices dictate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just saw that because I was going to do it.
Oh, you know what? I think I knew that.
Super chat here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Wow, that's Bill Mye's territory right there.
100
Wow.
Yeah.
Want
to see a blue one?
No, don't send me a super chat. That's actually, yeah. Send me your cut of dinner last night as a super chat. It was not cheap, but it sure was good, and I should eat this slice of pizza. Waste not. Hal Snyder, I know that's Hal Snyder because I recognize the picture. Sent me $19.99. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I was not farming for super chats. Lightbulb Fun wants to know, how much do I have to donate so that next time you have a 6-volt vehicle, you preemptively save the bulbs? Unfortunately, I think it's going to be a lot. Dan Arquette sent me $10. Thank you, Dan. I know his picture too. Man, I'm good at that. Little gas money for the trip. Thank you. Byron, for God's sake. I don't know if that does cover your one Guinness.
It was $11.
Everybody likes. Okay. Scoop out? Oh no, Plymouth on Plywood is out. See you later, Plymouth on Plywood. Good luck. Oh man. Whoa! DP Wheeler just sent a Bill Mize super chat. $50. Man. Wrong JYD.
Oh shoot.
That's a different JYD. How did Byron send a super chat while driving? We're parked now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Joe and I signed Mr. Slater Senior's t-shirt. Forgot about that.
Somebody asked about the filler neck.
Filler neck? Sex 778. Jamie, any source for a tin grill stepside fuel filler neck hose? Haven't been able to source for a replacement. If LMC doesn't have it, I mean, you can use radiator hose. I think technically it's not maybe the best for gas, but I've done it. Or go get Volco hose, but it has to make that 90-degree bend. I don't know. I think there are options out there though. Can
we drink now?
No, we're still in a truck and the keys are no. I mean, we could go to your house, but that seems like a real pain. Brockle, is your whole thing just going to be random engine swaps? Like, is that going to be everything we ever hear from you forever? Does this engine fit in this? Can you put this engine in that? I don't believe in crossing the streams. Yeah, I won money at that casino in Oklahoma and I didn't even go in. Apparently, Tanner says they have since fixed the casino sign at that casino. I did say thank you to DP Wheeler, right? I believe I did. Thank you very much. Well, now he's number one in chat. That's fair. That's fair. Tanner sent me $2 to put toward the Rick and Scamp. I'm not doing that. This is all ridiculous. What are we doing? Evan says Tom found a parts store gas filler neck hose for a Chevy that was able to be trimmed and used on a Dodge. But wasn't that the one we put on the crew cab, or was that on the Warlock? You did the tank in the Warlock, right? I think so. I think that's already done. Jimmy Madison is here and says, "What's up, gearheads? Hey, Jamie, love the new studio. I like it too. My neck hurts, but other than that. Oh yeah, David. Hoquiam Pizza Place. It's Hoquiam Brewing Company, but they make a damn good pizza. Or do you mean Casamia? Because it's also very good pizza. I'm having at least a bite. Byron's eyeing the pizza with bad intent. I know. I probably should go home and have dinner, but I don't know what dinner is. Oh. That's funny. No crossing the streams except a Perkins Diesel and a 59 Plymouth. Yeah, but those streams were crossed, 70 years ago or whatever. Sac 778 lost my old hose pattern. They seem to be unobtainium even with the popularity of the Little Red Express. Just take some measurements. I've never, many times, and I've shown this on the channel, I don't use a hose, an old hose. I take a piece of wire, I bend it the length and shape that the hose needs to be, mechanics wire, so to hold that shape. And that's what I take to the parts store. Just try not to bend it on the way. Works really well. Slater, do you still have the 63 Valiant, the turbo slant? I do. It's at my mom's house right now. It's being used as a doorstop. It drove over there, stalled 100 times. It doesn't have idle fuel anymore for some reason. But anyway, yeah. Our Dave Card, Jamie, or DDG, are you in the process of clearing out some parking spots at DDG World Headquarters? Yes, I am. The Studebaker is sold. It's in California now. 79 Power Wagon went to Allen, but of course his old truck came over now, so that's a net 0. The Imperial is sold. The 55 Imperial is sold. It's going to Indiana. The Scamp, I got a deposit. It is going to Oklahoma, but it's still at my house. What else are we selling? That might be it. Which one? Well, that's not. Yeah, that's a net negative for me because then the 55 Plymouth is coming to my house. Yeah. No. The XJ is back home. I swapped out because my brother rolled up to my house in my XJ, and I was like, "Hey, I want that. Leave that here. I'm gonna get brakes for that." So I have the XJ back. Yeah. Rooster said, "Jamie, what if all your subs showed up at the shop as a surprise?" There is a non-zero chance at some point in the future we might end up with a public-facing shop location that's literally like right there. And then, people could show up. And we could throw events. Yeah, well, Turbo Valiant now with stop-start technology. He got it all the way home before he realized it has no neutral safety and you can start it in gear. Andrea's here. How's it going, Andrea? We shouldn't let the Hemi idle all day. It's the button on the dash. You've probably never seen one of those before. All the lights will probably turn off in like 5 minutes, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Idling Hemis is bad. David says, tin grill fuel filler hose. There are not options. Buy fuel rated 90s and 45 fittings and fuel rated hose and clamps. That sounds like a pain. Apparently there's a Chevy hose that can be adapted. Lightbulb Fun, what's the plan for the Jag? Someone said they wanted to buy it, and I gave them my email address, and I haven't heard from them. I plan to use that engine for a ridiculous, awesome project, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Yeah, we're definitely making progress clearing out spots. I legitimately want to get rid of like half of the cars there. I'm making a lot of progress, and I'm trying to narrow my focus and make progress on the projects that are in process. There you go. And we're actually having good luck with that. Jaguar. Dude, when O'Reilly got rid of their hydraulic hose crimping machine and didn't offer it to me, I was really upset. Our Dave Carr would schlep his way up from Southern Oregon for a DDG event. Nice. We're going to have one eventually. I just don't know where, when, or how many bathrooms I have to rent. Rooster will show up unannounced one day because he wants the element of surprise. Well, don't surprise me too much because, yeah, hammer. Yeah. We just drove through Southern Oregon twice. We stayed in whatchamahoosit. Where did we stay? Not Roseburg. We didn't make it that far this time. Medford. Yeah. Oh no, McLovin. Yeah. I knew the battery hold down was sitting down in there, and I think the battery that was in it is the core that's in the bed. You might need that. It's my gift to you. Old Iron will take the Swept-Line Power Wagon, dude. It's literally available. I want to finish the poly engine build, and then I'm done. Because I have a better Power Wagon. I will ship it to you. No, the new owner of the Imperial is a collector. He has tons and tons of cool stuff. Oh, you already bought that new battery. I thought maybe you just had it. Nice. Okay, good deal. He got the core out of the bed. It'd have been back there a long time, dude. No, when I say XJ, I meant my XJ Cherokee, not the Jag. The Jag it's an XJ6. I forget that those are also called XJs. I was talking about my Jeep XJ. Dean Stevenson says it's an 11-inch deck height engine with 7-inch long con rods. I know, it's awesome. Twin overhead cam Hemi. Dual overhead cam, dual cam, twin cam, whatever. Yes, light bulb fun. I'm British, so when you say XJ, I think Jag. Yep. Yeah. Tony doesn't do the fun backyard Sunday night shows anymore. Certainly not in the cold. Jag. How many times are we going to do that? But I own a Jeep XJ and a Jaguar XJ6. So the car is the XJ, but the engine is the XK. Makes perfect sense. Jimmy Madison, is it okay to pop into a band gig you're playing ever? Yeah, I posted about the Olympia show, the big one in December, kind of expecting people to show up, but only one person that I met through YouTube did show up, and he brought car parts, so that was cool. Dead Cougar Garage is out. See you later. Old Iron will trade me a pristine 84 Ram Charger with a built 360 and a 318 intake for the Swept-Line Power Wagon. Are you on your way yet? Or do I have to come to, where do you live? One of the Dakotas, or like, you'd think, Nebraska? I've been there before. Careful what you wish for, bud. Are you going to do the Jaguar project? I hope so. I want to, but also, I'm fine with not doing more things. No, I was talking about there are too many XJs. I was considering selling the Cherokee. I had interested parties, and then I decided I didn't want to. The lights are still on, but the radio went to sleep. Yeah. A person. Are you going to put the 72.3 grill back on the black step side? No, I don't like that one. I like every other grill more than I like that one. And I had a good one, and I just sold it. So there you go. That removed the temptation for that. The grill filler is the 78 style, and it's painted black, and it's nice, and I don't want to have to mess with that. Although there is the early style one in the bed of the truck right now, I guess. but I'd have to paint it. Anyway, no, I don't want to do the. I don't like that grill. I'm sorry, I just don't. And the 77.8 one's already on there. I'm gonna run that. Jaguar. Yeah, nice. My mom went to school in Ashland. I knew that. I told Byron that. I've told Byron that every time we drive through Ashland. I guarantee it. No. Hal Snyder might come to a member event from Hawaii. Always depends on the timing. That's awesome. Oh, Missouri. Yeah. You're in Missouri. Missouri. That's not too far. I mean, it is, but it's not. But it is. Winterforge saw the Jeep. It's the Girari. Isn't it called the Girari? The Jeep with the Ferrari? I have. Is that the? I don't remember which museum that is, but I have a postcard from them on my fridge. Finley sent me $5. Thank you. Yeah, David, please God, let him have the Power Wagon. Yeah, dude. Yeah. We can't work on the Swept-Line Power Wagon right now because David's leg is broken. Oh, my mom's grandpa was born in Nebraska. Wow. Overbuilt Automotive needs a 59 Dodge wagon. I would so daily that car. Just need to find one. I've never seen one. Yes, David, we still have the Cornet wagon. Someone saw the video way late and messaged us and said, "Hey, do you still have that?" And I said yes, and they said how much, and I said, well, we're not going to negotiate that much because we don't really want to get rid of it. And I never heard back from them. And meanwhile, my wife said, no, we're just going to keep that car. So we're keeping it. I'm going to have to do more with it, and at some point, I'm going to have to build a carport to keep it in. Yeah, Lucas, inventor of darkness, Prince of Darkness. Either way. Yeah. Yeah. Missouri. Yeah. Yeah, we saw all the signs for the Shakespeare stuff. Kelly Smith is way late, but made it. Yeah, nice. Car stream. Yeah, I guess we're talking about cars. I'm in Missouri. Yes, Lucas, inventor of darkness. Yep. Genuine English electrical smoke. Yeah, light bulb fun. You mentioned having worked on a Morris Minor. Yes, I kind of built that car for a guy at our old shop. That was interesting. 72.3, the hamburger grill. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm in a car streaming. Big brain time. Not for long. I think it's about time to not be here anymore. Build a carport rather than fixing the leak. No, dude, that car's made of leaks and it needs to be undercover. Angela Racino, Jamie, the Cummins crew cab swap, is it for you or friend? Tom Hergert, Rocket Restorations. You know, in his video today, he said he was building a Cummins crew cab, but then he said that I was building it, but then he said that he was building it again. So who's building it? Because it's at my house and all the pieces are in my way. Anyway, Old Iron. Yeah, all the 7293 grills are pretty good. 74.6 and 8185 are kind of bland. I don't mind the 8185. It's not my favorite. I don't like the 87 to 90 or 86 to 90 or whatever, the cross one. I like the 74.6. Maybe it's a little bland, but I think that's the best looking one. No, not stuck in traffic. We're parked on the side of the road right at the moment, and not alone. Byron's here. He was driving. His wife kicked him out. I think she's eagerly, well, maybe not eagerly, that's not the right word, but awaiting my return. Oh, this turns off after 10 minutes, I guess. Yeah, just hit the button and then hit it off again. Now hit it one more time. There you go. Problem solved. We've got a jump box. I'm a car. There you go. Yeah. Shakespeare invented a surprising number of words. Parker Fisker has only ever seen one Morris Minor in person. Me too. The one I put together for this guy. Tom speaks so fast the words come out before his brain can catch up. Me too, dude. I mean, there's a reason why my videos are so heavily edited, because I can't talk. Rob Fitch says 77.8 grills are my favorite. You and most other people. Yeah. Old Iron says if the grill's on a Dodge, I'm fine with it. Yeah, there you go. Yep, I'm with Jeff Hutchins. I think 74.6 is the best one. It's the cleanest. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little bland compared to the 77.8 one or the, I don't know, the big giant chrome cross one. But I think that's a good looking grill. I really like it. Always have. That's what my first truck was, 75. And yeah. Here in my car, I feel safest of all. In cars. Good times. Ozzy's parents were originally considering naming him Lucas. That's funny. I used the bathroom at McLovin's house, and when I opened the door, the cats had surrounded me. What the heck? Oh, now everything got bored. Wow. Oh, yeah. Nice. Didn't have an English car. Any grill with round headlights. You know, I don't love the 7980 stacked look, but I do kind of like it, I guess. Anyway. Who knew Dodge used Lucas Electrics? Oh, I'm writing a book on Chrysler electrical systems, by the way. So look forward to that coming to, whatever, Barnes and Noble near you. I think we're going to call it on this. Hour and 20 minutes, in the truck, not bad, but my neck hurts and I want to go home. That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. Trying to decide if I eat pizza or not. Yeah, screw it. Byron's on my side.
Said you did on string.
That's a good. I did. Yeah, it's a good sized slice of pizza. Oh yeah. Gotta get the fresh shredded Parmesan cheese.
A new member.
Oh, J-Rod became a member. Dude, I should be paying you. Thank you.
Eating pizza is the outro.
Yep. Eating pizza. Yeah, I don't have a guitar. I did. Oh, this is off again. Stupid. Just start the thing. It's fine. Or that. Okay. We'll just keep re-upping. Yeah. That's the night that they hung an innocent man. Over on Tony Angelo's channel, they eat pizza on video all the time. So there you go. Sacrum Kings. Jamie, thanks for your videos. I finally got my 70 Charger running. I'll post a video for everyone to see. I'm strumming. Don't forget the coffee Billy Joe deep cut you might know. I don't know that one, but thank you. Shredder. Mutant. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, all right. On. Hocus Pocus. There's pizza in the focus. Or on the focus, whatever. So good. The biggest issue has been Parmesan cheese everywhere in the truck. Yep, pizza party at my house. Another pic of white and red wagons on Discord. We'll see. Also cats.
Cats are cool.
Yeah. That one's a wagon. That one in the back is a little different kind of wagon. Ford Escape. What's that, like a 2013? Forward look wagons. Nice. The party, as always, is over on the Discord. Are we sure Jamie isn't being kidnapped? That's hilarious.
You gotta show them you can open the door.
Yeah. Oh. Kitty. All right. What were we doing? Going home, I think, maybe?
Oh, I'm gonna wait till you're done.
UK Dodges used Lucas Electrics? What? That's insane. Anyone that says focus is banned. Oh my god. Third escape hatch. I mean, aren't they all? Yeah. Yeah, the truck's gonna need a good detail after this. All right. I guess I gotta finish my pizza. I'm gonna leave now. Yeah. Yeah, hocus pocus by focus. Nice. That's a good one. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats. Ridiculous. Also, everybody who gifted memberships. It's super cool. Thanks to McLovin for buying a truck for me today so I didn't have to bring it home. Thanks to everyone who enables me to do stupid stuff all the time. Engine Wednesday. Byron is the man, says Cart 70. Dodge Crickets had Lucas, well, because they weren't really Dodges. Hillman Avenger, something like that. Engine Wednesday. I don't know what it is. I have no idea just yet. It might be 340 time, but that would mean I'd have to get to Rocket Monday and then bring it back, and then I'd only have Tuesday to get it opened up. So that would really be pushing it. So we might have to do something else. But anyway, there will be an engine video, probably. I don't know, probably. And then next Sunday, there will be a road trip and truck video. So we'll see you then. Yeah. Everybody give Jamie a hug. Please don't everybody give me a hug. That's too many hugs. Chris Newis will fly me to Indiana to build his engine live on Wednesday. Yeah. Maybe next Wednesday. I need to be home for a while. More Perky love. You know what? Perky engine detailing ASMR. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. That could happen. Peter! Byron! Alan! Assemble! We got crap to clean. Tear down the 360 from the crew cab's kind of what I was thinking, Alan. But I also don't really want to leave it in pieces. I want to see what's in there, but yeah. Rooster has a channel goal to beat 1,000 subs. Well, keep making videos. Todd Denial says, work on Perky, please. We may just do that. No, you don't have to tap on the microphone. That one lady just taps on pieces of a Mercedes. All right, we're leaving. Old iron. I thought you were moving over here. Okay, bye. I'm hitting the end stream button. Thanks, everybody. See you in the comments and on Discord and next week. Bye-bye.